This is the Iron Trader, and this is mid-morning update. We're going to take a look here today at Tesla, TSLA. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, commodity, ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. All right, here we have Tesla, your daily chart. Now let me bigger up a little bit here. Okay, now Tesla, yesterday, look at this big ass red candle. Okay, so we were doing a sideways action, but you notice it couldn't break out of that key price channel, which is sitting at 205.60. Now, if it could have, then you could have went to the bottom here because this here is your gap fill. You're sitting at 206.77, but it just couldn't get there. And then we have a target right above that, which was basically 209.90. Now you can see your 50-day rolling all down, your 100-day rolling all on down, your 8-day now curling down, your 21-day curling out, looking very, very ugly. So what happened? Yesterday, okay, we had a high of 199.75 and a low of 186.72. Not good. And today now we have a lower with an indecision candle here so far, but it gapped down lower. Okay. Now in China, BYD is just kicking their ass. They came and they were expecting for deliveries of 192, I think, 1,000 cars. They came in at 130 and change. Not looking really good. These EVs here, especially in China, not looking very good here. BYD now, I mean, that's a Chinese company. But when you look at it, you look at them at the auto show, they were the fit and finish on these cars. Plus, they make the SUVs, they make everything. Now they're even making a car that's going to compete with the Ferrari. Looks almost like a Ferrari and can do 0-60 in less than 2 seconds. Just an awesome vehicle. Okay, now what they're doing is their BYD now is moving into Mexico. So what they're going to do, if they set up shop there with a plant and everything, then they can ship in the United States and you don't have that 25% tariff. So they are going to give Tesla a big competition. Now, Tesla is one of my favorite stocks here, but realistically, I've been on the short side of this, TSLS here, since yesterday, since we lost that 8 SMA. So not looking very good. So let's just look at the downside here first. So you want to obviously look at today's low, 181.57, okay? And if you look, come right across here, you have 182. So basically, you got your support in this level here. Now, again, if that is lost, then we want to come over to the bottom of this candle. You're looking at 180.06 here. And then we look at this candle, you're looking at 177.11. And then we have your big retest down here, which is your price channel of 175.01. Okay, so what we'll do, we're going to look at a weekly and a monthly chart here next. And I'll show you where this possibly can go if that 175.01 is lost. Okay, here on the upside, well, you want to obviously look at today's high. Okay, that's 184.59. There's your gap. And then we want to look to the bottom of yesterday's candle, 186.72. There's your fill. Okay, so 184.59. And then we have 186.72. That is your fill. And then what we can do is you can work yourself up to these candles. You're looking at 191.51 here. And then we have your 21 SMA at 193.05, and then your 8 SMA here at 196.24 here. But realistically, the valuation on this stock is just so tremendously high, but they're not looking at it as an auto play, looking at it as a tech play. But realistically, Tesla has to sell these cars. Okay, they're cutting prices, they're not doing the volume, and really you should be rolling good here because the Cybertruck is out here. People have a lot of interest in that Cybertruck. Okay, you should be rolling good here. So bottom line, just watch all these key levels here on the downside, and then your big target's going to be 175.01. You really need to get back up to this gap fill at 186.72, and then you can start heading for the 21-day here in your 8 SMA. Now, your RSI here looks like it just wants to kind of come down here. We got to see how that's going to shake out. But your MACD here, if that green rolls up below that red, we're going to have the same scenario we had here, and that's never good. Okay, let's take a look here on a weekly and a monthly. Okay, here we have your weekly chart. Now, again, your inverse head and shoulder is still in play, okay? So there's your left shoulder, there's your head, there's your right shoulder. Now, in between there, you also have a left shoulder here, a head, the right shoulder. You could say that the same thing, but the bigger picture is that's what we have here on the weekly. The key to it is going to be holding that 175.01. Now, again, if we can't, then we can follow the candles down. You have 164.35 here. We have 158.83. And then we want to look at this. This is 152.37. That's going to be very, very crucial. And obviously, if that's lost, we can start following these candles here. You got 134.27. You have 124.31 here. We have 114.92, and then your big retest down here is 101.81 here. But that's where it could possibly go. The key is holding this level right here, that 175.01. Okay, if you can hold that, then we can try to rally on up here. But realistically, if you don't, we follow these candles and all the way on down here until you could possibly get retested that 101.81. That was a sell-off when he was selling Tesla shares and putting it into the OX. Now, here on the monthly chart here, pretty much the same thing. We just want to watch the bottom of these candles here, okay? So there's that 175.01 very, very, very clearly on that candle. Then we can come over here where you look at 158.83, and then there's that 152.37, which is basically the same as that candle there. Then after, if that is lost here, then we can follow all the candles all the way down to get your big retest at 101.81. So have no opinion. This thing trades both ways, okay? So I'm in a TSLS here. That worked out very good the last couple of days here. So we got to see if it's going to, keep on going on the short side, or is it going to try to rally up here? Okay, there was your mid-morning report. Thanks for watching.